Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and I'm so glad that you have decided to join me today. So this is your general angel reading for the week of September 13th through 19th of 2021. And so because it is a collective reading, right, as opposed to an individual reading, I have invited all of your guardian angels to come. And so they work together as a collective and they bring forth the cards that that suit most of you the best. And so you take the parts that resonate with you and you leave the rest because that just means it's for somebody else. So no big deal. Okay, got kind of a mess going on here with the cards, but this is the mermaid deck, and so they're just a little bit scattered. So, but cards are coming out nicely, so that's good. That's all we need. All right, so let's see here. Okay, looks like the first card that comes out is easy does it. Relax, chill, step back, take some deep breaths. Oh, yeah, that feels a little better, hey? Like let's just calm the energy down. Feels a little bit frantic, a little bit, you know, exciting and frustrating and change and oh my God, and I'm scared and there's so much going on and I'm excited. And that's what it feels like, is all of that all at once. Oh, take a breath. Take a breath. It's okay. It's okay. Angels are right here, right beside you. Everything is fine. Keep a little bit of the anticipation, you know, because that's a delicious feeling. But all that other stuff, the parts that are scary, relax. Relax. All is well. Yes. This change, a major life change, brings you great blessings. Yeah, so it's definitely in your favor, this change. Please just embrace it and let it flow. It feels like with this one, it feels like you're trying to control parts of it, and you can't. You can't anyway. It is all divinely guided, and everything. The easier you are about it, the more things just fall into place nicely. So the more you can relax about it and understand that it's a good change for you, and you can just kind of be excited and let's go and let's do that and let's do the next thing, and it's just fun. It's a great way to be, and so you can leave the stress part of it behind. You don't need that at all. You can just have the fun part. It looks very much like it is a new career for many of you. So for some of you, it's actually different work than you've been doing. For some of you, it's the same work for a different company. For some of you, it's still the same company, but a different desk or job or whatever within that. It feels like it's more prosperous, so it feels like there's more money associated with it, or at least that there will be shortly. Maybe not quite to start with, but there will be shortly. The rewards are better than if you're not doing this. Yeah. Okay, and so some of it, they're saying that they pulled out this card to represent the change, but for some of you, it's not actually a new career. It's maybe a new home, or you've rearranged things, something like that. It's a fairly remarkable change in your life, and it's a good thing. It was necessary, and it's been coming for quite some time. It took a while to get ripe, right? And so it took a while to get to you, but here it is. Here it is now. And yeah, like they're just showing me like hanging curtains. So which represents, when you get to a new place, one of the things that makes it feel most homey is when you hang the curtains, right? Does that resonate with you? And so you're making it your own, and it won't take long at all for you to make it your own. There's stuff to learn and new ways of doing things and all that stuff, but it's 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 so positive, and it feels like a real step up. Like whatever this new position is, or new whatever is a real step up for you. It's so positive. It feels uplifting. It feels like I'm light and I'm floating, and yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. I hope that that's how you are feeling about it, because that's what it deserves as a feeling. Because yeah, it's so positive. It's so much better in every way from compared to what you've been experiencing. It's really remarkable. Congratulations. Feels great. Okay, and so now we get to a different part of the reading, and this is a different topic. So here we need some father healing. And so this could be actually your biological father, could be stepfather, could be any man who was like a father figure to you. And your angels want you to be able to recognize that those were human beings and are human beings. And as such, they are subject to making mistakes, just like everybody else, right? And so for some of you, these fathers, they are accustomed to being like the head of the family kind of thing. And so apologies do not come easily. That's all they know. And yes, they're capable of learning. That is absolutely true. And some of them will, some of them won't, right? So the key here is to focus upon yourself and what you can do to change this relationship. Because the other person, the father or father figure, you cannot control him, nor can you control his experiences or the way he chooses to be in his life. All you can control is your reaction to it and how you choose to let go of the parts that hurt you, the parts that you feel damaged you, right? And so along the same lines then, we're talking about forgiveness. Who do you need to forgive? And while yes, you work towards forgiving the father figure, but it's yourself that you need to forgive. It's yourself you live with daily, right? It's yourself who takes exception to things. It's yourself who gets hurt by things. And so it's yourself you need to forgive for things that you feel you did wrong, or for the way that you took things. Because, as soon as you get to a point where you really realize that you cannot control any other person, the only person you have any control over or any responsibility for is your own self. So as soon as you can get there, then things start to fall into place. Then you understand that the things that trigger you, that create this whatever behavior or something in you, other people also have those kinds of things, just theirs are different from yours. It's all the same idea though. We each have our own experiences. Even if you have a twin and you have experienced the same things throughout your life, you will come through it differently. You will have different impressions of each event and each thing, right? Even if you experienced it right side by side at the same age, at the same time, from the same person, all that stuff, and their experience will be different from yours, right? So you cannot control any other person or their behavior or why they did that or any of that stuff. All you can do is choose to forgive them. and choose to forgive yourself at the same time, knowing full well that the things that shaped you have shaped you, and that's where your, some of your reactions, your triggers, those kinds of things have come from. And once you forgive yourself for acting in that way that you didn't like, then you can choose to change it. Now you've got choice, right? And same with forgiving other people. You can choose to still be around them or not. You can choose to take their comments in an easy way or in a hurtful way. You've got all these choices. It's all up to you. Yeah. And so it feels very much like by the end of your week, you've had all these highs and lows and ups and downs, and like you've almost been through the ringer. And most of it is really positive. And, the Father healing and the forgiveness is also very, very positive because it makes you lighter. And so going forward, you can really dig into stuff and be light and take only yourself with you on that journey. And that's really, really magical. And so by the end of the week, you're ready for a rest, because you will have accomplished so much that you need a little rest. So try and do that. Just try and have some downtime. Really get some good sleep. If you're having trouble sleeping, well, you might want to take some melatonin or have a hot Epsom salt bath before bed, or, calm music or whatever it is. Try and really, really, just chill, and feel good and be able to rest. Yeah, that feels really good. Okay, amazing week for you, Leo. Amazing. Okay, so here we have the daily guidance cards. So let's see one last little bit of wisdom from your angels. They say there is nothing to worry about. Perfect. Perfect. Nothing else to say. Everything's looked after. You can relax, you can be calm, you can go forward with anticipation and leave the stress behind. Okay, perfect. Okay, Leo, can you help me? Let's just create some energy here, and let's just send love out to the whole world. So hopefully you can feel that I'm sending to you. And let's send it to everybody else too. All the people worldwide. I'm getting a little shiver almost in the back of my neck. So I'm appreciating what you're sending to me. Thank you. That's lovely. I do appreciate you very much, and I love you, and I will see you next week.